The Fallons had opened the feud that day, for the boy's foster uncle, Bad Rube Tolliver, contrary to the terms of the last truce, had come home from the West, and one of his kinsmen had been wounded. The boy told what he had heard while he lay over the road along which some of his enemies had passed, and his father nodded. The Fallons had learned in some way that the lad was going to the Gap that day, and had sent men after him. Who was the spy? "You told me you was a-goin' to the Gap," said old Dave. "Whar was ye?" "I didn't get that far," said the boy. The old man and Loretta, young Dave's sister, laughed, and quiet smiles passed between the others. "Well, you better be careful about gettin' even as far as you did get, wherever that was, from now on." "I ain't afeared," the boy said sullenly, and he turned into the kitchen, still sullen. He ate his supper in silence, and his mother asked him no questions. He was worried that Bad Rufe had come back to the mountains, for Rufe was always teasing June, and there was something in his bold black eyes that made the lad furious, even when the foster uncle was looking at Loretta or the little girl in Lonesome Cove. And yet that was nothing to his new trouble, for his mind hung persistently to the stranger and to the way June had behaved in the cabin in Lonesome Cove. Before he went to bed, he slipped out to the old well behind the house, sat on the water trough in gloomy unrest, looking now and then at the stars that hung over the cove and over the Gap beyond, where the stranger was bound. It would have pleased him a good deal could he have known that the stranger was pushing his big black horse on his way under those stars toward the outer world. End of chapter 8.